Well, car thefts are up in the city of Eugene. Police say the number of stolen cars has gone up 4.4% from January through July compared to last year. And the most alarming stat, in the last 2 weeks, there's been 31 thefts. EPD says one way you can protect your car is with a program that cracks down on theft during the early morning hours.
So if a police officer sees a vehicle out between 1 and 5 a.m. with this decal on it, they're automatically going to stop that car to see if it's someone who's supposed to be driving it.
And Sergeant Barong says car thefts are a problem across the city, but the area that has been hit the hardest is around the Bethel, Barger, and Highway 99 areas.
In a few months, you're going to see a whole new fleet of police patrol cars out on the streets. KZI 9 News reporter Sarah Hurwitz got a chance to ride in some of those new vehicles today. She is live in Eugene with details on how the new purchase will actually help save the city some money. Sarah?
Matt, behind me is the new Ford SUV that they'll be driving. EPD looked at 5 different cars with a focus on fuel efficiency. Now they say that it's about time they got a new fleet, and they're looking forward to driving a car that's better on gas. EPD was forced to make a change because the Ford Crown Victoria is no longer in production. When officers test drove different options for patrol cars, they say it wasn't about looks or luxury.
All cars these days are smooth drive. It really comes down to functionality.
And that's why early on they were steered toward the Ford Interceptor, which is just that, functional.
We needed significant amount of space for all the equipment that the officers carry, transportation of prisoners, and we have a lot of electronics equipment in our patrol vehicles.
Sergeant Angie San Miguel says some cars didn't make the cut because officers couldn't fit all of their gear in the trunk. And when you factor in fuel efficiency, the Interceptor was a clear winner.
The Ford SUV during the testing period, which we had it on the street, got the highest fuel efficiency of the other 3 vehicles that we tested.
The Crown Victoria was the department's prime patrol car since the 90s and only gets 8 miles to the gallon. The Interceptor gets more than 11, and the improved gas mileage will save more than $150,000 a year in fuel costs.
If somebody drives the same vehicle 40 hours a week, after a while, they're going to get pretty good at driving that particular vehicle.
City of Eugene leaders say it's also about consistency.
The consistency component is around being able to get into one vehicle and then get into the next vehicle and have that be the same environment for the officer.
Now, the City of Eugene also says since the cars have the same drive and the same, or drivetrain, excuse me, and the same brakes, they'll have less parts to keep track of, and it'll be more cost effective. Live in Eugene, Sarah Hurwitz, KZI 9 News.